So guys, today I'm actually doing a YouTube video on my channel for once. I'm going to do a durability test on this knife. Now, I don't know what this be considered, slash dagger, slash survival knife. It has a compass and matches in it. So what I'm curious is, what would happen if you hit it on a metal pole, rock, and a piece of wood. So that's the stuff I'm going to do. And then it's been raining a lot down here where I'm at. And I'm going to test to see how good it can handle getting thrown in mud and if it keeps its sharpness. So let's start with the first test. Let's hit it on a piece of metal for our first test. So, I just got a metal rod here. Nothing much. Now, this knife was pretty cheap. I mean, cheap. So, let's see. Alright, I'm going to give it another swing. I'm going to do in total 3 swings. This is 2. So that was 2 swings hitting on the pole. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that right there, but that blade is starting to get a bend in it. Now the next test is going to be on this rock. So let's see how it does. So I'm just going to take one good swing. Here you go. See, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. I've done 4 swings because that was cold. Now nothing really much happened to the blade. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it. I'm going to hit it on something harder than that. So what I'm going to hit it on is this right here. On a piece of concrete. So I'm going to do 3 swings. 1, 2, come down here a little bit further. 3. Now, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it. You can see that blade is starting to get indentions in it. Now, what I'm curious about is how it would do with a piece of wood. What would it do to a piece of wood? Would it mess it up real bad? Let's see, let's find out. So, not much. Now, it's been raining a lot down here where I'm at. So, let's just throw it in the mud and see what happens. Let's see if this weatherproofing seal on it actually works. So, just right down in the mud. So, it's all grimy and dirty. See? So, let's see if it's actually meant for what it's meant for. If it can actually handle, like, I don't know what this knife could be used for exactly. But let's see if it can be used to something dangerous. So let's see. I'm just going to drop it right in the mud. Kind of get it in the mud, wallow it around. Oh, now that's a problem. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I'll sit y'all down. Now, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but that blade, see how it's moving? So what I want to do is I have a metal car rim over here, and I'm going to walk out there and go get it. I'm going to walk and go out there with the knife and throw it at the rim and see how bad it messes the knife up. So, here we go. So, I hope your guys' day is going good. Because mine's going pretty good, besides it's raining like crap in North Carolina. It's not supposed to stop until next week. So, yeah, here we go. Alright, I'm going to throw it at the rim. Right here is the rim. So, see, the knife is a little bit lopsided. Now, I got this knife for $6 at the gas station across the road from where I live. So, here we go. Flick it right into the ground. Alright, throw 3. So, not much is happening besides the blades getting more loose. So, here we go. As you can see, that blade's even more bent. If you listen, it's wobbly. So let's just throw it at the rim like this. So as you can see, that blade, see, can I cut a tree? So let's actually give this a good test. And I'm just going to sling it with all my force at this rim. So as you can see, the tip is no longer, sounds like a rattlesnake. So, my honest opinion, I say this knife is done for, but I don't know what some people would say in the chat. So I'm gonna go back up on my porch where it's dry. I'm gonna try one more test. So yeah. So this knife has got a lot of wobble to it. I think a tree just fell in our backyard. The hand guard's starting to come loose. So this ain't, I thought this was a full tang knife, but I was wrong. So I have a little mini hammer here. And if it survives this test, I'll hit it with the glove with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it underneath this lip right here, and I'm just going to give it one good whack. No, actually, I got something better. I have a 16-pound hammer. So here we go. I think that did it. If you want my honest opinion, I think that did it right there. So, this is loose. That was not loose before. Blade's to one side. Now, the true test I actually want to do is if you had to use this in a survival scenario and you had to cut close, could you cut your glove off your hand if you had to? So this is the survival scenario of it. So only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm just going to go. See, it didn't even cut it. So if you really had to, you'd be fucked. See, it ain't even cutting it, and that's me with all my force. It ain't even stabbing through it at this point. So this knife is pretty much screwed, and I will give this to somebody if they want it. My 3 subscribers, and I know who would probably want this. I still have the sheath for it, and you're my number 3 subscriber. So yeah, if you want this knife, next whenever you get a chance, just message me, and I will send it, and I'll give it to you. So, I hope your guys' day is going good. I hope your guys' night gets good. I hope your guys' day gets good. And next time, I'll try to find something even better to test than this. So, yeah, I hope your guys' night goes good. Have a good night, y'all.